right, we are in High Street, Kensington this morning to meet the incredible Abby Marvel. She's a creative director, a content creator, a stylist, and all-round super cool cultural icon. We're gonna have the best day. She's already bringing us to the best place. Let's go meet her and see what we've got in store. Hi, Abby, good morning.
Hey.
How are you?
Morning, I'm good, how are you?
Good. Oh, you brought us to High Street, Ken. Where are we going today?
Okay, so we're gonna start at the Japan House because it's just one of the coolest cultural centers in London. So I thought we could check out their exhibition, maybe do some shopping.
Maybe get a matcha, a proper matcha.
It's gonna be a proper matcha, but like basically when I leave the house, I like leave the house. So I'll like go to meetings, I'll do just fun things like this. And so yeah, I'm gonna start my day here.
Beautiful way to start the day. Let's do it.
So they're closed at the moment, but they've opened it privately for us.
Well,
yeah.
well, why do you get early access?
I don't know, they like me.
And we've got an early access preview here.
Yes, we do.
Great.
Oh, this is cool.
Abby, you're obviously, this is your world, architecture, design.
I mean, I feel like I'm learning loads though.
Already,
Yeah.
do you? Does that inspire, infer? Like, what does it do
It
for you?
definitely does, and I think generally a lot of my current aesthetic is probably leaning towards the Japanese side of things. So it's interesting when you say, we'll come here and probably not see things that I've seen before, and already I'm like, yeah, I've not, like I wouldn't necessarily associate anything I've seen so far with what I perceive to be like a typical Japanese
Absolutely, yeah.
aesthetic. So
Japan is a very good reference for you.
I think the thing about Japan is they're one of the places that I feel just has a timeless nature to their style. So it doesn't feel grounded in trends, you know, and I think a lot of the things that we experience just in 21st, century, especially within the UK, feels more trend-led.
Absolutely.
And then if it's not, it's vintage, whereas you don't really say vintage, like Japanese, you just say Japanese, right?
Yeah. So you come to places like this, you said, you fill your day. So you might have meetings, you might have appointments and actual work things, but then in the downtime, you'll also try and like enrich your own.
Oh, 100%.
Do you love exhibitions, galleries, all of that?
I do. I'm a member of quite a few places like, V&A and like the BFI. I just think it's so fun when you can obviously like have meetings, be creative, like work on new projects, but also just be constantly filling that sort of inspiration pot almost.
Absolutely.
At least I think that.
So when you're in a place like this, are you like, ooh, eyes drawn?
Yes and no.
These spinning tops. What's that spinning in your own
You're
brain?
so funny. Nothing specifically, but I do like the different tones of wood. Like if you can see the different varnishes they've used. My photo gallery, I'll show you at some point maybe, on my phone is very meticulous. Everything is like filed.
Is it?
So I've got like inspiration folders for very specific things. I've got reference, so I do put everything in the right place so I can
As
come
you
back
take
to
it, are you like filing it?
It'd be probably the end of the day.
Really?
But
Good
yeah,
for you.
that's typically just so I can find it all. I don't just take photos for the sake of it. So to share something lasting and memorable over time, that's a pretty good one.
It's pretty good.
Starting off strong.
I quite like this, progress. It's true, it's like always evolving, always developing. Spiritual problem solving.
Oh my God, that's so good.
See?
That's really
That's going
good.
in. Yeah, I see art, you're going to create a piece of art on that.
Let's see.
So how does it work with you and brands? Like,
So many different ways.
is it? Is it for your stuff, for their stuff, both? Lots of
Both.
collab?
Definitely a mix. I think this particular thing was a shoot that we were doing for ourselves because I wanted to do more plus size style inspiration, especially as we're approaching certain seasons like wedding season and like summer in general. Like it's nice to have more options for how you can dress because there's not that many inspiration points out there for people who are plus size. And so that was why we shot so many looks.
Is that the Sienna Miller?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
the M&S
wow,
Sienna Miller
that's
collection.
amazing.
That was cute. So that's a wedding option.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wedding guest option. Rough moment.
The Pradas.
So these were some of the
But
swim
look
looks.
at your backdrop as well.
So this
It's
is in my meditation room, which we'll see later today.
Of course you have meditate. Do you meditate? Or is it just
I
called
do
that?
I do sound baths, yeah.
Do you?
I love doing it. And then these were like some wedding looks.
Oh my God, I love
So
that.
those are really cool.
Oh, that's so good.
So we shot for YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah, Abby, that was so interesting. Thank
I'm glad
you.
you liked it.
We started and we're rolling. Now where are we headed to?
Okay, so one of my big obsessions is hotels. This is one of the latest openings called the Emory. The same guys who bought Connaught, Claridge's. We're in good hands.
That group?
Yes.
Okay,
the Maple.
beautiful.
So they're giving us like a cute little tour of the new hotel.
Let's go.
Because I haven't actually seen it properly yet. So
Okay,
thought maybe
amazing.
we could.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Thank you. All right, let's head out. You know, you're like the true definition of an influencer. But for those that may not know, what is it you do? What is your job?
I think it's best to just categorize it as I'm a creative director, because essentially what I end up doing is just like being able to have fun and express my current aesthetic onto different mediums.
Right.
So whether that is like me making furniture, whether it's developing a drinks brand, whether it's designing a space or creating content, I find that they're all really the same wavelength, just different mediums. I basically went from writing to then consulting.
What was your blog originally about at 14? What was the
Outfits.
Oh, it was
all
always
It was
fashion.
fashion. It was fashion.
Right, from day one.
When I was like 16, I started putting a bit of travel in there as well. When I knew I was really interested in things, I wanted to just run with it. And so to me, this idea of like waiting till I was older or graduated just seemed like insane. To just like, why would I?
You're
not
wasting
just do this now?
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. And then I launched this company called The Apartment when I was like 19, and it was this like space during Fashion Week where creators would come together with brands and just create content and just build, you know, really nice relationships. But it was the third season of The Apartment when it was like, even I could admit that
Go on,
season
what was that?
like,
Who was that?
Well, Covent Garden was owned by Capco, this like realtor like company, and they literally gave us a £5 million apartment for 2 weeks to host the event. And then we had like the craziest partners, from like Balthazar doing breakfast for us to like Uber giving us cars. Like that was a season where I was like, okay, this is kind of crazy. I can't believe we're doing this.
Look at this place.
It's so cool, right?
So this is the Emory.
This is the Emory.
What a place.
They went hard, yeah.
You know, this aesthetic of like, you know, the boucle and the...
Yeah.
Do you love it still?
Yeah.
And is it timeless, do you think? Like, will it stick around now?
I feel like it used to be so timeless, and then people kind
Everyone's
of went
everywhere, isn't it? Yeah.
People went a bit hardcore with
That's
it.
what I'm
but
saying. Is
I'll
it
show
over?
you. On like our studio account, I can show you some of the like that like we'll make like the sofa. This is like the studio I have in East London where we put all the pieces that I make and people can come and buy them.
How do you make? Is it you design?
I design, and then we have like
factory wear?
It's not factory. We just have like a really small team of upholsterers and furniture makers in South London. Yeah.
Different floors, designed by different designers. Why do you come just to a hotel for inspiration? What do you take from having a walk around and just absorbing the design?
I think there's like a few different elements there. Just like hotels in general, I've always found them like to be quite special because this idea of like a home away from home. And then it's really fun to see how different ones translate what home and what calm can look like. And for me, I don't like the busy, sort of crazy, bold, you know, hotels. I like somewhere that's a bit more muted and like really encourages you to feel like relaxed in. So yeah, I just feel like this one really encapsulates something really fun and vibrant and young. And it just has those little subtle elements of Japanese, not necessarily culture, but Japanese, maybe like the aesthetic. So it feels really chill. It feels like you can come here and really be in this, you know, incredible oasis. You've got, I mean, the view is like
We're literally,
insane.
Hyde Park is there.
You are in the trees, yes, and that's quite special.
It's so unique. You just
think
don't
so.
get that in London, to have the height and to be overlooking the park. Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, they've got like a really prime spot here. And I love great natural light, I would say. It's not always guaranteed, but that's a big one for me. And then I guess just like the softness of things. Like I really look at fabrics, and there's obviously boucles, there's linens. It feels really nice and warm in here. So those are some of the things, but honestly, there's no
Checklist,
specific, everyone will be different. And some of my favorite hotels have very different aesthetics.
If only we were checking in, but really we should check out. So where should we head to next?
Okay, so obviously I'm trying to keep it a typical day for me, and I do a lot of fashion content.
Yes.
And so I work with Tory Burch, and so we're going to go try some clothes on because I've got an upcoming trip to Greece, and so they've kindly said that they will create some looks for me, so we'll see.
I'm going to start with a bit of bust off because that's what I was really gunning for. Just a tiny bit.
All right.
I'm scared to like
I'll give
spill
you
boiling
I
hot
can
sauce.
hold your drink, and you can.
Would that be okay?
And you can use this as like a crumb catcher.
Thank you, because we love this cow and we're respectful.
There we go.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm
It's
bringing
really
up a tiny bit
soft.
too, I want to
Of
try.
course. I'll give you this bit first if that's okay.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
It's soft, it's gooey. I know there's layers, but it's...
It's light, fluffy. No words, apparently.
It's a croissant, but it's a very good
really
one.
good. So Tory Burch is one of the few brands that I work with that's designer level that actually caters to bigger sizes. So during New York Fashion Week, I've been going to their shows for quite a few years now, and I have an upcoming trip. They said I could come try some pieces on.
Yeah.
And I thought it just makes sense to, bring you to a brand that I actually work with. And
And it's genuine.
it's genuine.
Well, let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. I love this look. You're giving like a Spice Girl today.
You know, I felt it.
I'm so tired.
Hello, how are you?
Olivia,
Olivia,
so good to Tory Burch, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, you okay?
Stuff on the rail there,
No, this is cool.
but obviously anything else, just
Yeah.
go for it.
Cool.
And also like shoes and bags. I don't think you selected any, but
I just thought because that would be nice to walk around and see.
Yeah.
Just it makes sense to include you guys in my day because you're one of the few brands who actually
We
cater
love
for
you,
plus size.
you know.
I love you guys too. And I was saying like the fashion show is always really great. And I
Yeah.
love that you invite me. So
we love having you because it's so nice when people organically wear it.
Authentic,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
It's true.
And it's not just like placed. But yeah, should we have a look around then?
Oh, that's so cute.
And I like that it's got the similar buckle to like the classic ones.
exactly.
That could be cute.
That's really lovely.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah, because you can do it like a little top handle.
I like that also like the leather's like woven into the strap
Yeah.
as well. That's really fun.
I feel like also it's silver for summer. I think it's so fun.
I agree. This is like a legit contender.
I'd like to introduce this into the mix for you. It's green.
That's cool.
Oh, she's not fit. I think it's a
The
mega.
bag.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel
So
like that's like
useful.
no, it is. It's a very useful.
For
bag.
traveling on the plane, get your
Yeah.
cashmere scarf. What are we picking and why?
Okay, so we don't have any particular things that like in mind. I want to kind of be led, but we're looking for something, I guess, more leaning towards the holiday vibes. Something that would work well in the sun. Thank
Oh, it's
Maybe
delicious. And the orange on the side.
Oh
I
my, and
love
it's suede.
I love
I love
that.
suede. I don't want to say I think this is it, but this
I
could
want
be
you
it.
to say this is it.
Such a cute one.
And it's
Oh
so
my
unique.
goodness.
Like it feels different.
It does. Okay, this is like
That's firmly on the
I want to
top
take
of the
this to the
list.
changing room and see what. Yeah,
What about sunnies? Do you
we can take some for like a look.
Yeah,
and see.
go on.
Ooh, I like maybe something like this
Oh, they're mega.
or like this. Maybe
They're-
this.
I really like that. Was a good. Yeah, try what you use your face.
We'll take a both.
We're doing it. Let's do it.
Oh, this is a cute shape. Not for a holiday,
Quite totem. Well,
Yeah.
you know, like that. Which is
but like it's so classic. Look at that. That's
they're
such a
very
nice bag.
elegant. Very well. I feel like they like magic that for you as well. Like
Yeah.
it was in black and then it just arrived.
And then
in
it
pink
just,
and
it, just
orange.
keep, it just kept getting
Keeping,
better.
I know.
Like when you said the side, I was like, ooh, and then it was suede. I was like, what? Maybe trying one of those could be cool.
Okay, what colour?
Tempted to say brown, maybe?
Yeah, I think this would work on your holiday, but I think they're very beautifully elegant, that loafer. But there was some back here with amazing, I'll show you.
Okay.
And then I like the
try
idea of
this.
trying one of these
Yeah.
ones.
What colour do you want? Like the
Maybe we try this.
love it.
Do a
Snake.
little, yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm experimenting.
They're nice.
Oh
They're so
yeah.
really
Don't they
cute.
remind you so much like 90s shoes?
Oh my
God,
It's
they're
like
so
the
vintage.
pink are
And
like
they look
pink
so,
as
I wanna
well.
try the
very
pink
vintage
ones.
vibe. Pink.
Let's try the pink ones
Okay,
too.
so pink, snake, not those.
Not those.
Not those. And then the brown up there.
Yes,
Fabulous.
perfect.
Well done.
Thanks, India.
And yeah, the heels are mega on these.
Those, then
Really gorgeous.
It's just these two from here, yeah.
I want you getting in
loving-
things. Come on,
I'm going to
girl.
try, yeah. I
Yes,
was
you've got
saying,
that,
so
haven't you?
this,
to try
this
on?
two-piece is very, very me.
Is it?
And I feel like this is also very Greece.
Blue
you
and
know,
white, the colours
right?
of Greece.
So,
Yeah.
and I'm loving the silver moment. So I think I'm going to try this on.
Absolutely. Here she comes.
Hey, guys. What do we think?
Look at you. Oh my
I'm
God.
obsessed with this whole look.
It's incredible.
The dress is so cute.
It's gorgeous.
So you love this like curved bit?
Yes, I think
feel like
it
you
is
never really get that like.
beautiful. Very ballet dancer.
It is.
Wafting around in that Grecian heat.
And then you'd have to wear a bra, which you don't really want to do in the summer as well. So
They look really phenomenal. The shoes I love.
the shoes are cute, and this bag. I mean, the detailing on the side.
They're the perfect neutral though. You can wear those in every look and they'll be perfect shoe. Are they comfy?
They're very comfy.
The bag is just so mega. Look how cute she is.
You like the bag?
She's gorgeous. I love that. I think that's a very useful dress.
It is a very useful dress.
And in London, you could chuck on a blazer or a jacket if it's cooler in the evening. It's perfect.
you could definitely layer it. Yeah, no,
It's great.
Cool. Okay.
You look great.
Thanks, guys.
One for one. You've done very well.
Yay.
Okay, bring out the next look.
So very different. A bit more like preppy.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
you look so good. You look
this is, like,
so
cute little-
good.
It's giving like calm. You did. You did.
You look amazing.
I just couldn't tell which glasses.
I think you should try it.
I love those other ones. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh, they are a vibe.
Oh, these are
They're
really
a vibe.
fun.
They're good.
Oh yeah, like these. Oh,
Love
this is
it.
Cute. This is such a fun look.
That skirt's so nice.
It's really
now,
cute.
why did you pair it with the yellow, not the blue? Not
Well,
matching.
I just thought like
I
it's
love
a
it,
bit
I'm just
too cute, and I like to keep it a little different, a little fun.
Keep everyone guessing.
Keep everyone guessing.
Love
Yes.
it.
A very different look.
Oh,
Cute resort vibes, right?
it's very Tory.
It is very Tory.
Perfection.
I'm glad you
Love
like
how
it.
you styled it. Open
I
t-shirt.
love like just always. We were saying this is like a go-to of mine, just doing one button.
Is it? Is this
Yeah.
your signature?
That's my signature.
Okay, cool. Shoes, we happy?
Very comfortable, very cute.
That heel's so interesting.
So easy to walk in.
Yeah, great.
But yeah. Okay, Nuri.
Okay.
Okay.
This outfit.
First of all, before we get to the outfit, which is mega,
Yeah.
this dress was built for you.
This is what I said.
Literally, it's like, yeah, you were the
love it.
inspo for it. Yeah, you're walking out in
She
this
was the
dress.
inspo.
I am.
You came in jeans, you're leaving like this. But you did come in jeans, but we didn't get to chat to you properly.
Yeah.
So, Nuri, who are you? How do you know Abby? And I want to also talk about this trip. Are you going together?
No, we're not going on this, but we are going to be in Greece at the
At
same
the
time.
same
So I did
time.
say, why don't you just maybe?
Hop on a boat?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We're gonna
Okay.
we'll figure some things out.
Yeah.
So what about you? Who are you?
So I'm Nuri. I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
Post fashion and beauty content.
Insane content.
Thank you.
Stunning content. We've met your content
I
creator,
had to show them 'cause,
creative
yeah.
director
Oh,
back
yeah.
there as well, and he's mega.
Yeah, we're a team.
Amazing.
And actually, we met Abby through like content creation and just Instagram, and then
Yeah.
we've been to Copenhagen Fashion Week together a few times.
Which
But
is
that's
fun.
where we've really bonded.
That is true, yeah. Over
Yeah.
So you're
slushies.
also great friends.
Yeah, we
you're
are.
your colleagues, friends, all
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah, we're definitely great friends. She designed my sofa for me.
Yeah, I did.
The sofa I have at
Wow.
home is from Abby. So
Mega. Big
Glad
love.
you like it.
You also are picking some fits.
yes.
Why do you love the brand? I mean, maybe
Well-
because this dress is built for you, but what else?
Well, I mean, I first like really got into the ready to wear earlier this year when we went to New York together. We went to the
Yeah.
Tory Burch store,
Gorgeous.
tried on this insane black dress, and I was like, wow,
That
like
was so cool.
Tory Burch really is coming through with like the fits.
Yes.
And then like ever since then I've just been obsessed. Like I feel like they have the perfect wardrobe for kind of everyone. You can always
Agreed.
find a piece. They've got
Yeah.
classic pieces,
It's so
very
true.
timeless.
Yes,
Like, this
very
dress,
elegant.
For example, I can think of so many occasions I could wear it for.
I
Absolutely.
just realized it's like denim, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a denim on
It's
top and then like
absolutely
yeah,
exquisite
cool.
on you.
Yeah,
Wow.
and with the heels, the
Yeah.
snake print, like
Beautiful.
Nice.
and you just change up the shoes, change up the vibe. Like I just love how versatile their pieces are and the quality of the materials that they use.
yeah, of course.
So these looks you've selected, is it just for your own fun and you'll shoot gorgeous content and of course that's supporting the brand, so it all ties in?
Exactly. And I think it's really great that we're in this privileged position where we
Yeah.
can say, well, we're going on a trip. Can we maybe pick some
Yeah.
pieces?
Beautiful.
And the lovely Tory team are like obviously really great and help us. I love it.
And they
Thank
have
you,
been. They've been
India.
running all over this shop. Okay, well, you've done 3 for 3. Phenomenal
Yes.
3. You've done very well.
Thanks. I'm glad.
1 for 1 on
Yeah.
you. Amazing.
I mean, I think-
all right, well done. Right, you get changed. You've got a busy day to
Yes,
crack on
going,
with.
going.
And where are we now?
We're at the Volley store on Marylebone High Street, and we are gonna try on some of the popular sort of tennis core athleisure pieces. They're really soft. They're really comfy.
It's so good.
It's good.
It's really comfy. Very different. Obviously not event dressing, more relaxed dressing.
Everyday vibes.
Let's get trying.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool. It's maybe like an outfit for like a plane
Oh, I have to say, all this crochet, you know,
this is,
is really like how
Crochet's
nice,
really fun.
and the cardigans and with that button that you like,
The
button up.
Okay, I'm already going hard. I've got quite a few pieces. I think this one's going to be a winner for sure, though.
Day to day, like when you're at home working, are you in loungewear and chilling, or do you like to always get properly dressed? Like, what's your shtick?
It really depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
I think some days I do get dressed up maybe a bit too much, considering I'm just at home.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I love it. That jacket is very elegant, but it feels like a tracksuit,
This
right?
is so good for like a flight. Like honestly,
I know.
and I like the straight. Like I don't like when it's scrunchy.
The cuffs.
So I like
really?
the,
That's interesting. I love a cuff.
No, I prefer it. Yeah.
It's funny that everyone has their style and their taste. It looks mega.
Basically, I've started this like series online, which is called Plus Size and Passing, where I go into stores that like don't necessarily do plus size, but the pieces might pass for plus size.
Got it.
And so they were just on the list of brands that like I'd seen that some friends had worn, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I actually did it, just went in of my own volition, and the video did really, really well, and people loved it because they just didn't know they could wear the brand.
Yes.
So once I did it, they reached out, and now we're looking to work together in
Amazing.
other ways. But the initial introduction was just me walking in and trying and buying some pieces of my own. So
Oh, I love.
the other trousers didn't 100% fit, so I thought I'd put them on with this.
Yes.
But I like the tone still.
Because it all that's
Yeah.
the beauty of Volley. It's all these soft, gorgeous neutrals.
And I've mixed some
This-
fabrics as well. So.
Amazing. Talk us through
crochet.
it then.
I mean, I just love this pale, powdery pink, right?
So that's double soft too.
I believe so.
Yeah.
feels-
It feels super soft.
Yeah.
But this is quite elegant. Again, this over like a summery dress. Just
Yeah.
quite a nice, very preppy again. Oh, the dress.
So I tried the dress with this, but I'm also like, maybe it would look better with this.
I think so.
Do you mind
For me,
holding that one
I like this.
I wasn't
with it.
sure, yeah.
The dress is great.
The dress
though.
is cute. Okay, I think I'm done.
Thank you, Volley. We're very happy.
Thanks.
Okay, we're here.
Here we go.
So we've come to your home. Yay.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a little messy, but welcome.
Welcome. This is a working home. We've got a lot to discuss.
Okay, cool.
Okay, amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, Abby. Are we going to eat off Prada plates? What? What is this?
They were a birthday present to myself.
What a great gift.
And then my parents got me the knife, which was even more expensive. So
Proper chopping knife.
yeah, a Prada knife. You know, every day is a special occasion.
I
in this house.
genuinely didn't even know they did like cookware.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. Sorry, but this is why I'm here, to just pick up on things.
This is from Japan.
Yeah, you think?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a yuzu pepper paste.
Stunning.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, of course, you've got our
Our
place.
place, yes.
Do you rate it?
Yeah, it's the only one I use. I've used them for
Really?
years, and I buy most of them as well. So it's not even
You-
like a.
It's true.
Yeah.
Have you seen the TV?
I'm so done.
It looks like a piece of art.
Yeah, I put it on a frame because of that. I hate TV stands. So yeah, but it is
And
called the Samsung frame, so it is supposed to be, well, yeah, like that.
I am blown away by that. I'm not
glad
gonna
you
lie.
like it.
Are these your actual handbags that you use? And then
Basically, I didn't mean to leave them there, but it was left over from the shoot. So yeah, those are just
what's this? That's lovely.
J&M Davidson, really, really great brand. For someone like Prada, I don't specifically work with, but I was curious about what it would be like to try on the clothes. And I think when you're plus size, you don't usually think you're welcome in these places, but I'm just a very brazen person, so I'll go anywhere. And so during
As you bloody should. What do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
you say that, but trust me, like you just don't
Really?
feel, especially because I was in Paris and Milan, they're not the most welcoming of places.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I went there as an experiment, and it was really interesting just finding out how many pieces were plus size passing, pieces that aren't my size necessarily, but that actually fit really well. And I think if people knew about it a bit more, they'd be a bit more open.
And
to,
did you find
know,
lovely bits?
so many. Those are the onyx grapes, exactly. So part of my brand studio, Ava, we curate a lot of pieces from around the world, and onyx is one of the ones we curate a lot of. And
Amazing.
the fruit that we've been curating has just been so popular because it is quite hard to source.
So your drinks brand, which is Soft Launch,
Yes.
what flavours are they?
So we've got two. One is a yuzu and pear, and I'll show you them. And one is a lychee and hibiscus.
Oh, delish.
So this is the yuzu pear.
Oh,
And then the lychee and hibiscus is a slightly more pinky one, but yeah, very different flavor profiles. So I prefer the yuzu one with, yeah, like a lighter spirit. So vodka could work. Gin is really nice.
Nice.
And the lychee works well with like a tequila, like a brown, like a rum, like a darker spirit, basically.
Okay.
But you can do whatever you
Yeah.
want. But
Hey.
that's what I would suggest. So I go to a lot of fashion events, and they love to serve you champagne and prosecco. And it doesn't matter if it's like let me quickly do this.
So yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's like the middle of like the day, the morning, they'll still serve you these things.
Yeah.
And I remember I started going to these like parties and it would just be like champagne or water. And I was like, what is happening? And a lot of the time they think it's like, the reason they do that is because of the aesthetic. And so I was like, okay, fair enough. I guess they don't want to just have Coke or Sprite or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know, you go to a lot of places and the only other thing they'll serve is like an elderflower pressé, you know, and you're like, okay.
Classic. Yeah.
So I was like, what if I created like a chic drink that people wouldn't mind having at an event, but you could have it any time and it didn't have alcohol, but if you wanted to, you could mix it.
Yeah.
So just basically no one feels isolated. And then, yeah, that was the idea I had. And then I had a supper club with my sister. She's a baker and a chef, so she did all the cooking.
Wow.
And then I did the vibes and the drinks. And so I created these drinks for the supper club and people loved them. So I started, again, just small batches myself. And then it got to a point where I was like...
Sorry, you literally made that.
So originally, yeah, not like this. Like
how
we
did
have
you do, what, you literally...
We had
juice?
syrups, we had
Yeah.
It was like a whole thing. It was in my studio in East London and we were just playing around with flavor profiles. And we just found these ones just worked really well together. It was all by chance. And then when the demand was like getting quite high, because we get a lot of businesses will just like want to book like or buy loads and loads of bottles of it. So like when it came to that size, I was like, I can't be
in the studio
making it myself, mixing it with a big spoon and pouring it into bottles. So we found this really great factory in Leicester. And yeah, they're our providers. They make everything. We had to obviously rework the recipe to work on a mass scale with like raw ingredients that they were sourcing. And
is your yuzu from Japan?
it is, yeah.
Obviously.
Japan and Korea, but yeah, both.
Abby, like everything you do, you then do to this like incredible level.
I mean, if you're gonna do something, you know.
Is that your kind of mantra? If you're doing it, do it well. Do it.
If you can, like, yeah.
But the fact that you even just like of your own accord just made a drink and then it's like now you make drinks, it's quite mad.
Yeah.
A lot of people have ideas, but not a lot of people can execute to a high level.
I just always think, why not? And I give things a go. And like I said, if I'm met with friction, then I know it's probably not what I should be doing. But this happened very easily. So I knew it was like something fun to explore. So
wow. So you're cooking for us. What are you making?
I was just about to say, are we good with like slightly al dente pasta? I think that's always the...
Babe, I'm sure whatever you're making is going to be done to perfection.
Okay, cool. I'm keeping it simple. It's just going to be some pesto pasta with some tomatoes, or cherry tomatoes, some diced pancetta. And then I was going to do like a little side thing with some burrata and tomatoes. And just it'll be simple. It's very simple.
Impressive. Thank you.
I love a good magazine, but I grew up in the Teen Vogue era, so I have every single issue.
Oh my goodness. But you obviously had to source some.
Obviously, the ones before I was, because it's been around for a minute. Well, it was around for a minute. But like, I've never actually told anyone this, but I interned at Vogue when I was younger, and they used to have the virtual, like the digital versions of the magazines that you could like look at. And I don't know if it was legal at the time, but I've downloaded every one of Teen Vogue. So I have every Teen Vogue digitally as well.
According to this, I think 2006 is your earliest.
I think that was probably around the time it did.
February 2006, I see. So I feel like obviously you're happy to invest in good quality things. Like for you, design, it's worth it.
100%. I think it's one of those things where you just want to like live your life as best as you can. And it doesn't always mean expensive, but it just means thoughtful. And I just like to have every moment where possible, just like aesthetically like stimulating. And it just makes me feel more motivated. Yeah, exactly.
So if you're always using like a pan that annoys you, it annoys you every time you
People
cook.
don't realize the effects that the mundane things will have on you if you don't maybe make them as good as they could be. Again, not about price, just about your vibe and what you like, because it's not like everything here is expensive. Like these I love and I keep all my herbs in them, but I got this from like a local artisan and they were like £6 each. So do you know what I mean? I'm not saying everything needs to be designer. I'm just saying think about how you present the everyday. Now when I put some salt in, it just feels like a nice thing. It doesn't feel like I'm just taking out like the basic plastic shaker and so
I really do. It makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, that's my logic at least. So there's this place in Kyoto called the Philosopher's Trail, and it's just like one of those really cute parts of Japan. It's just like a sort of lake, maybe like a river, and it just like loads of plants and trees overlook it, and there's lots of artisans around there. And I came across this one and he like hammers cutlery, and it just looks so cool. So I bought like a load of cutlery sets from him.
Okay, yes. Abby, as we got here, there were loads of packages.
Yes,
so should we open them?
Please, let's do it.
Do you get sent a lot of stuff?
I do, because I don't really buy that much, to be honest. So yeah, these are gifts and things that we will find out together.
Let's do it. This is so exciting. It's like Christmas.
Okay, Augustina's bar to have some new, like a vitamin D cream.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And it's an activator and there's lots of letters and numbers involved. It's a lovely face cream. Beautiful brand.
Yes. Okay, next one.
Is it like you open it and keep it? Or is it? Kidding.
You don't even know what it is.
I know,
I don't want to.
Well, seeing your apartment, I think I'd like what was inside. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, okay, so Trudon have sent, I assume maybe like a candle or something.
You have a lot of candles. Lady Soul, jaune, sunglasses.
Oh, this is from Free People. Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, I'm shooting
I'm
something
drawing
with
on
them.
your glasses. I hope that's okay.
Absolutely fine.
The vibe? I like them.
Oh,
this is our look that you just got from Volley, this style.
It's quite similar, yeah,
Lovely.
the crochet.
Wow.
This I'm pretty sure is from Free People too, so I think they might have sent quite a bit. Just a pair of glasses. This pink is cute. It would go with the Tory bag as well.
I love that. What is that? And
this
is
is
a jumper?
a two-piece, I believe.
Gorgeous.
So this is it's like a top and shorts in there.
And it says beach, so perfect for the beach.
Yes. I got some other pink. Clearly, I wasn't even thinking that their bag, but I forgot that I had...
You're obviously in the pink zone.
Clearly.
Oh, look at that.
Those are fun.
Good.
You suit glasses really well.
Thank you. I really like some glasses. These are cool. Free People?
Yeah.
I like them. They're lovely. Wow, so you made some beautiful selects.
But I designed a blanket and scarf collection with the Tartan Blanket Company. The team have just kindly sent me some wine as a thank you.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. Oh, look, and you like that wine. So it's with a tartan company, so I'm guessing it's still on brand and being tartan.
It's actually not.
God.
It's completely different.
Really?
They're like heritage is tartan, but the idea is they work with creatives to, you know, kind of have fun with their medium. So yeah, it's, you'll see. It's not.
I would love to see.
It's not tartan. This, I think, is, yeah, it's from Firm Living. So this is one of the pieces that they sent that I need to shoot for this upcoming campaign. So
this is work content product.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm not sure where I want to style it yet, but I want to find an area because it's a really cool light. You can see it from, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Whoop.
So it's quite fun and it's like similar texture to this one because it's the same brand.
Oh, lovely. Maybe in the meditation room. Yeah.
It could totally work that.
And maybe I could have a little lie down while we're in there.
And I can put a sound bath on for you.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you that as well. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's really nice.
Beautiful.
It's soft, isn't it?
That is so lovely. Okay, Abby, what is this room? Because not many people have a room like this in their apartment.
Yeah, I was very lucky to be able to find the space to make this happen. But basically, it's my meditation room. It's inspired by, obviously, Japanese traditional culture, the shoji screens, the tatami mats, and I've got a few Noguchi lights as well. And yeah, as you can tell, it's quite peaceful.
Can we come in here?
Yeah, we can, please.
So you like put in these sliding doors?
Yeah, I did the most. Yeah.
Wow. So what do you do in here? Meditate, but also.
So it was a bit of a mess today because I was shooting content on this side, so I actually took the tatami out because no shoes on the tatami. And I was.
And you were wearing your shoes for the
I was
looks.
wearing exactly. So that's why I took it out.
If people follow you, they'll know this tree.
Yeah.
They'll know this setup.
Yeah. This is an olive tree.
Is it? Oh my God.
So you've got in this sort of environment, in a house like this, you can't really have a real one. Like it wouldn't, you know.
It wouldn't thrive, would it?
It wouldn't thrive. And honestly, you know it's fake because like you rarely see olive trees that bear fruit. At least not in England.
Yes.
So.
But they look so juicy. I just wanted to pick one, right? Got it.
But yeah, and it's from Oka. They just do like the coolest realistic trees.
Yeah.
So I have a few around. There's some on the balcony as well.
Okay, Abby, big part of your job obviously is shooting content.
It is, yeah.
We opened this incredible lamp and that's something you do have to shoot. So what's the theme? What's the vibe? What are you doing?
So there's no like theme. It's more just like capturing it in my space. And I really think the tones work really well in this room. Everything's quite creamy and having that pop of like true white would be really quite nice in here. So I'm thinking I might put it on this book or these pile of books. I might swap some of the books around. I think the contrast with the Jake Arnold book will look a lot better. So I'm just going to play around with it, basically.
Amazing. Can we watch you do?
Yeah, sure.
Because this is literally your speciality. The creative brain is ticking.
Okay. Keep that there as well. I want this to be a very clean corner. Okay, cool.
I get it. You like have a website that you put things like this on? Do you like everything you love? Does it go on?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, so I can just refer back. I don't need to make notes.
Ava.co.uk.
Ava, that's
my lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Okay. What's your brief, by the way, for this? Just
so this is a brand that literally let me do whatever I want.
And do you prefer stills or video?
With home stuff, I probably would say stills.
Yeah, like with an inanimate object. Yeah,
because it's kind of like, unless it's something you can interact with, like you're doing a tablescape.
Got it.
That would be better in a video.
Yeah.
But this, it's, because what you end up doing is like angles and like close-ups, and it's just like, it just gets too much. Yeah. So I prefer stills with something like this.
Cool.
And it's so sculptural, like a photo will be strong enough. There's not really much else that you need to do. Yeah, I feel like something like that just is nice so you can focus on the item.
So chic without all the other stuff.
So you have options.
Excellent.
Obviously, you can still have something like that, which looks cool, but I think it's and that as well.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to have because it's such a sculptural piece. Like,
oh my god, you got the Prada bag.
Yeah,
love it. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, of course.
But also, look at your Manolos.
I've got like a slight obsession
I find them so painful.
I don't really walk in them though. It's kind of like a car to building situation, so they're fine.
Stay in them. I find they're so low cut, I slip out.
You have to just think about walking. Whereas usually we just walk. Whereas when I'm wearing them, I have to remember how to walk.
Steps.
Yes, so
it's love it.
This is the one I was saying, the Ferragamo, which is my first ever designer bag purchase.
Give towards me. She's beautiful.
So
You've kept her in immaculate condition.
It's been a year, but yeah.
Wow.
I'm obsessed.
She's lovely.
And it's not usually the go-to, and this is what I mean, it's not a neutral, right? Like it's quite...
But red is,
I guess,
a forever colour, isn't it?
Well, no, 100% agree with you there, yeah.
How do you open it? I don't...
Yeah, just lift it.
Oh, I mean, there's a nice long strap.
Mm-hmm.
Lol, you've got a plaster in there for rubby shoes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Got it. Always have plasters. Love it. What else can you show me? What's one?
This is a vintage Gucci bag I got. That was really fun. Also from eBay. Yeah, I love the handle.
So did you work with eBay?
I did, yeah, a couple times.
And so then did they still kind of point you in the direction, or you genuinely searched and found?
Oh yeah, no, they just say pick a bag. Like that's all they give you. So no, every bag I pick is 100% one that I would want and that I pick and that I scour the website for.
You do have to literally trawl. It's
100%.
not like we have these in...
No, because it's a one-off. It depends on who's uploaded it, and then it needs to be like guaranteed, like authenticity and all of that. It's like a whole thing.
But then I feel like these are real wins that you found.
Yeah, no, I found some pretty good ones. Yeah.
What great quality this is.
I thought the same, right?
Good condition. Is what I meant by quality.
I know you meant.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that.
I've got like a whole variation of like types of loafers, not just your typical. I love a good trainer. Oh, these are some of my favorite loafers from Amy Leon Dore. I wear these quite often.
Oh, wow. I like these. What are those pretty? Are they Chanel?
These ones?
No,
these?
Yeah.
They're from J. Crew. So yeah, kind of similar Chanel vibes. But just a typical,
J. Crew, one of your favorite brands?
Indeed, they are. They're just so good, and they have like real like good size diversity when it comes to the pieces. It's not just like the basics that come in your size. They'll have a lot. So
that colour, pink and orange, with your new bag.
That's a good point actually. Yeah, I've not actually worn these yet, so maybe on this trip I'll wear them. Upcoming trip. These are a great one that I was gifted. The kind guys at Net-a-Porter sent these, and I love these. High. This is what I was going to say. I was like, I'm not going to say no to them, but you can tell that like it's not my usual height.
It's a different height, yeah.
So I have to be very careful when I wear them because I'm not the best with higher shoes. These are quite fun.
Oh, they're really fun.
A bit more like wedding-y, occasionally, like kind of vibe.
Tie.
Yeah, not the typical what you'd expect from Manolo, but I think they're quite fun.
Really fun. What are the greens?
Those are Miu Miu. I'll show you those.
Oh God, I love them.
These are quite cool. I think actually I'll show you another pair that I think you'll love. Also Miu Miu. These ones are like my actual favorite Miu Miu shoes. They're so sparkly, right?
But they're the perfect heel height.
And the little coin detail is always really nice.
Yeah, so cute.
So we like that.
These are forever shoes.
They're all forever shoes.
Also, the heel height makes them forever shoes, you know?
Agreed, yeah.
But back in the day, people used to invest in obviously like a Louboutin that was like killer, and now they can't wear them anymore.
It's not my vibe.
Okay, so what items, any favourite
clothing
items?
pieces?
I love that blue and white dress. What is
this
that?
one?
Yeah, I love
this
that.
is by Hill House.
Oh, yeah, so pretty.
Really classic.
Gorgeous skirt.
Really cute. Yeah, I like this one. It's a nice one too, yeah. In terms of like a favorite, I live in basically cashmere, so there's a lot of like cashmere hoodies, cashmere cardigans.
What
like
brand do you like for cashmere?
Jenny Kane is really good. And again, like size inclusive, which is obviously what I look for.
Yeah.
I think most of the Jenny Kane ones are probably out there because I wear them every day. All these sort of like really great, literally so much Jenny Kane.
Oh, they do so much, yeah.
I mean, I do work with them, so, but yeah.
because you like them.
They're just so cute though.
Lovely.
And they're easy, which is what you want from like
a
clothes.
cardi should be comfy and easy.
No, agreed. So Emily Bodie is the founder, and she's this cool girl living in New York, or maybe LA at the moment. No, I think New York. And it's just such a cool, this is like, it's the men's collection, but I feel like everything's pretty unisex. Like I love this. And I saw it when I was in New York for Fashion Week and I was like, suede is dangerous, but it's pretty cool.
I actually think it's interesting. Like, obviously, if you spilt something proper, but actually, the more you wear it, the better it looks.
I agree.
Well, I feel like I should leave you to your soundbar. Thank you so much for having us today, Abby.
No worries, it's okay.
You're a legend. I've loved every minute. Can I have a hug because I just loved our day? Thank you. You've educated us. Our list of things to get and do is extensive.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
Okay,
You're
I'm glad
amazing.
to hear.